Lesson 11. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
Hi there. How would you like to start mastering the dynamics of our own projections? This is what paves the way for our thoughts to shape the world we experience and manifest the reality we perceive. Well, Lesson 11 is all about beginning this fundamental learning journey. Are you ready to dive in?
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
In our previous lessons, we began questioning our perceptions of the external world and the value of the thoughts continuously crossing our minds. Perhaps we weren't fully aware, but we started opening up to a new way of thinking. Today, as the course states, we are introduced to the first idea related to a major phase of the correction process, the reversal of the thinking of the world. Here's the big thing to consider. We usually think it is the world that determines what we perceive. However, today's idea suggests exactly the opposite. It is our own thoughts that determine the world we see. Isn't this concept worth repeating at least a couple of times?
It is your thoughts that determine the world you see.
Our thoughts determine the world we see.
This concept might meet with resistance. Yet, the secret to our own liberation lies exactly within it. The key to forgiveness is precisely in this concept. Today, we'll approach our practices a bit differently. Let's start with our eyes closed, and slowly repeat the idea to ourselves.
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
Then, let's open our eyes and look around us. Look near and far, up and down. Anywhere. While doing this, let's continue repeating to ourselves, calmly and without rushing.
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
This should last about a minute or so, and should be done without any sense of urgency or effort. Remember, it's not a race, it's a gentle journey. Our eyes should move from one object to another fairly rapidly, yet always without any hurry. There's simply no need to linger on any particular object. However, our words should remain unhurried and relaxed. In fact, the entire exercise should be conducted in a relaxed manner. The idea we are trying to apply contains the foundation for the peace, relaxation, and freedom from worry that we aim to achieve. Finally, let's conclude the exercise by closing our eyes and repeating slowly the idea one last time.
My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.
3 practice periods with today's exercise will probably be enough. However, if you feel up to it, you can aim for 5 practices today. More than this is not recommended as the course advises. Amazing, right? Aren't you already feeling a sense of peace from doing these exercises? And don't you feel as though you're about to uncover a very important secret to life and to manifesting a different world from the one you've been accustomed to seeing so far? You're doing great! See you tomorrow for another powerful lesson. Quick reminder, if you haven't seen the introduction to this video series, please check it out. It's foundational for our journey together. Just click the video link after today's supporter presentation.
I know I am in my heart so loud. Oh, I feel so warm. I am so warm.
Supporters help make these videos possible. We are a growing community of wonderful people, so why not support each other? Be part of this. Check the video description for more details.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.